It is Wednesday, December 7th. If you hear shooting in the background, it is a game. My wife is working from home. She's playing Call of Duty. My flu vaccine is kicking my butt. I feel so tired. I feel nauseated. There's Nugs behind me. Hi, Nuggie. I woke up and I had uploaded yesterday's video that you're going to be seeing today. That sounds very confusing if you're watching this one. Anyways, I was editing a video that is going to be going live, and I fell asleep like while editing it, and that's not like me. So I just closed my computer and went back to bed. And then I was like, I've been very fatigued for the past few days, but yesterday I did get my flu vaccine. So today I'm kind of blaming it on that. Previously, I'm going to try to close the door. Drown out that. Usually she has her headset on, but she's also working from home, so she has to pay attention to her computer. So it's very loud today. Obviously I can't sleep any longer. So today what we have planned is, first I need to open the advent calendar. And then I need to de-kit the cardinal painting. And I'm not sure if I'm going to actually de-kit it, like just take the drills out, or if I'm going to save these drills. I have not decided yet. Saving the drills is a lot more work than just dumping them into the thing that I usually keep the drills in. And then we are going to this one store called Jungle Gyms. It's only located in Cincinnati, but it's a tourist type of place. It is a world market, so it does have like imported stuff from all over the world. It does make it a little bit expensive because obviously importing things from all over the world is pricey, but it's really fun to get some stuff that you can't get anywhere else. And the store itself is pretty interesting to shop. So I thought I would take you along with that journey. It's actually so big that they have expanded the store to 2 locations. We're going to go to the newer location. It's not as unique as the OG location, but it's less busy, and less busy means better for my anxiety. So we're going to do that today as well. That's all I can think of for right now. And also we're going to frame the cardinal painting because after today, I have to work the next 5 days, and that means the next 5 vlogs after today are going to be very much like, hi, it's in the morning, I'm going to work. Hi, I just got home from work. It was a blah, 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 such a day, and here's whatever. So I do apologize for that, but that's what vlogging daily is like, and this is a peek into my daily life. So yeah, but let's get into the advent calendar. Okay, so today is day 7. If I can open the dang box. it is right down here. I closed the door and now the dog is crying to come back inside the room. Sorry for the part of the box is on the tripod, so it's making it bounce. Ooh, we got some cover minders. Cute. Oh, and of course the magnets came off, just in true DAC fashion. Here's the light for my tripod. The light is so like, where were you on the night of December 7th? Turn that off, it's obnoxious. All right, let's take it out of this little bag. I'll have to use my glue to glue them back together. The stocking one didn't come apart, but here's this one. It's cute. Little Christmas tree and a hat. Adorable. I'll put the magnets back on with some Gorilla Glue and they'll go with my little collection. Cute. All right, well that is today's Advent surprise. I didn't know there were going to be cover minders in here, honestly. I think I overlooked that part of when they told you what's included in here. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. All right, well, I'm going to pause the video now until we do our next thing today, which right now I'm making coffee, and then I'm going to be de-kitting the cardinal painting, and I don't know, I just don't have it in me to de-kit it into baggies, so I think I'm just going to dump the drills. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone, welcome back. All right, so now we are going to frame the cardinal painting. So the setup of the video is a little bit weird. This is my third time framing a larger diamond painting. Ignore Little's crying in the background. She's sad. Other mom has left. She had to go to a doctor's appointment, so she just cries all the time, which is why we call her other name is Whiny Tiny. Anyways, back to framing diamond painting. So I have learned from the first two larger ones that I framed the drills, since it does make the canvas heavier. I do notice that it is like moving the canvas down a little bit because of the weight. So I'm going to try using double-sided adhesive, this mounting tape. I picked up this one from Joann's, not for any specific reason other than this is what they had available, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money, even with the coupon. So hopefully this works well. And then obviously we have the diamond painting that I finished, and then the frame I got from IKEA. This frame I think was $22.99. I did pick out a different frame, which I also have to the side, but I think this one's actually going to work better. I think the other one is just slightly too big. So let me unwrap the frame because it still has the plastic wrap on there, and take the matting out and see where we are, because I don't know how much cutting I'm going to actually have to do on the actual diamond painting canvas itself. So let me do that. one, but I did. All right, now let's take the backing off. And set that to the side. The paper. And then here is the mat that comes in there. And then what I want to do is I want to place the diamond painting in here. Place the mat over it and see where we are. And it looks like I need to cut the mat just a little bit. It's like perfect right here, but it's like almost perfect, but not really. I have to cut part of this mat. It's the diamond, it's like too wide. It goes over just a smidgen this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back off. I'm going to get my rotary cutter out, and then I'm going to take a pencil and make some marks on the mat itself, and then just cut evenly on each side so that it will fit the whole entire canvas in here. And then as far as like the bottom part, all I'm gonna have to do, I just have to cut a smidgen off of one edge. I don't know if I even will, to be honest, because it's barely noticeable. But all right, we'll be right back. Okay, got all the washi off of the edge of the canvas. Now I have the mat face down on the desk, and I have the canvas face down. And what I'm going to do is I opened the double-sided tape or adhesive, and I'm going to make sure that the canvas is centered and placed where I want it. So how I'm going to do that without lifting the mat and having the diamond painting fall through the hole is just kind of like move it around on the edge of the desk and kind of look at it from below. And make sure that I can't see any of the schematic and stuff from the edges. Okay. Okay, looks good. All right, it's in its frame. You ready? I'm ready. So this frame, tease, this frame does come with this bag of extra screws, and it's for, there's like, you probably can't see it, but there's like a little thing right here and up here. It's just to give it extra security because it does bow out. I'll wait until my wife returns home to help screw those in, but let me turn it around so you can see how it came out. Back up if I can. Ta-da! There we go. It's all framed. Just gotta put those screws in for extra security. And it's ready to gift. I gotta wrap it. I hope the recipient likes it. And you can still see all the sparkle. It's hard to tell right now because I have so many lights on in my room, but you can still see all the sparkle. It looks great. I'll try to insert a picture if I can. All right, I hope you enjoyed this different kind of tutorial or whatever it is. If you want to know the supplies that I used, I can either link them or I can comment, but it really wasn't very much at all. It was 3 things. It was the actual canvas, the frame from IKEA, and then the adhesive, the double-sided adhesive. And that was it, and my time. All right, thanks for watching. Say hi, Ernie. Hey, everyone. It is nighttime now. Everyone seemed to enjoy seeing Ernie, so I thought, why not have Ernie on again? The flu vaccine made me not feel very good, so we did not go to the store. After I framed the cardinal painting, I wrapped it, and then I've just been I took a nap, and I've been watching The Office online, and then I thought about kitting up something, and then I was like, no, I should work on a whip. I have those 2 that I have working on. And then I was like, I don't know. And I just thought maybe I'll just take a break for right now. But I really wanted to color. So I am swatching the pastels that I got. Oops. That loud noise was the baby gate that fell. A cat must have knocked it over. But I swatching these. They're the pastels. I have them in color order. And I'm swatching them out while I'm on my bed right now. I probably won't finish this tonight, but working on this while I am watching The Office, and then I'll probably go to bed. But we will go to that one World Market, not the World Market that is like a chain, but the one that's in Cincinnati that I was talking about. We didn't do that because I was not feeling very good today from my flu vaccine. So I'm going to end today's vlog here, and then you will see a bonus video of the unboxing of the 4 Black Friday kits later today. All right, have a good one. Bye.